And we're back. As we have learned in the last couple of chapters, something's not right with Butler. Last time I remember, for example, he further ruined a car that was already ruined, and now there's a big kerfuffle around it. And I'm starting to get the feeling that that's probably because since the team is owned by his dad, he's starting to feel the pressure. And I'm also going to add some daddy issues as well. Anyway, read the news, read the socials, read the emails. I finally managed to make this intro. So let's go to the next chapter.
Oh, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. Blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Yeah?
You wanted to see me?
There he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure. Paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the Paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, now I have no idea if I should feel smart for figuring out what's happening with Butler, or I should feel like a moron because this was so telephone that even saying it, that I figured it out, makes you look like a dumbass. I find that fair. After the disaster event at the Australian Grand Prix, in which Butler seemed to openly ignore a direct team order, itself a star reflection of an incident last season, one can only wonder if Connorsport's overarching problem is one of too many Butlers. The Schumachers, the Verstappens, the Rosbergs, Formula One is filled with father and son dynamics. With Butler Sr. as the primary investor and Butler Jr. driving for the team, it's easy to imagine a rather unique situation at Connorsport in which Devon is perhaps giving certain concessions from the top regarding his own on-track actions. One would trust that Casper Ackerman will be the balance in the force here, but with a father and a son duo driving the very fortunes of the team, is the battle how far his hands may be tied. Behind the scenes, it's not something. Oh, okay. But I wasn't actually heard from Aiden. It's not something that I went out on my way to broadcast, but I was still living with my mom when I made the move to F1, Aiden Jackson laughs. These humble beginnings are definitely something that Jackson seemed to have left in the past. I was chatting on the roof terrace of his spacious London townhouse, okay. If there's one thing that F1 has given me, it's a bit of financial freedom. I got to pay off my mom's house and buy one of my own. When asked why he chose London as his base, his answer was simple. England will always be my home, even if I do spend most of the year away from it. Besides, I always thought London is the best city in the world. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, Connorsport Melbourne mishap. The team refused to be straight with us. It's a case of collective deja vu. We saw it in Hungary last season and we see it again in Australia. The issue last time was the same as this time. For whatever reason, Butler does not follow team order, and the team response this time is identical too. Connorsport claimed they don't know what's going on with their own cars. If that's indeed the case, then it's a case of gross incompetence on behalf of a team who need to be competing at the highest level. Oh my god! I mean, she's right, but that made me laugh for whatever reason. Okay. If that's indeed the case, then it's a case of gross incompetence on behalf of a team who need to compete at the highest possible level. If it's not true, then Connorsport are being straight with us, and that's just almost as concerning. The home of Ferrari, Imola's heritage. Even so, when discussing Imola, or to give its full name, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, it is perhaps lesser known that it bears the name of the legendary Enzo Ferrari and his son, Dino. Enzo was the founder of Ferrari, himself a former racing driver who was known by many names throughout the years. Il Commendatore, the Commander, on his later life, Il Grande Vecchio, the Great Old Man, and the Drake as well. Imola isn't far from Maranello, the main Ferrari factory where so many legendary cars through the years have been given life by the prancing horse. And so this weekend is not just Formula 1 that many of these Italian fans came to celebrate, but Ferrari, and it continues on. It's kind of crap. Let's admit it. As for the socials, Jim Marino, Arab, Rosanna Tennant, the Aiden fan, Jesse McFadden, there we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Hey Devin, we know there's a lot of focus on you in the press right after Melbourne. We're working to stem the tide, but we thought maybe we could arrange an interview for you. You have a knack for spinning stories, and we can use that to our advantage. I'll make the story go away. Let us know, Elisa, with 2S. Casper, thanks for our chat early. I appreciate your honesty. My door is always open. I know you like to do with things on your terms, but I'm here to help. Just say the word. Medical confirmation. Devin, just a quick email confirming your medical checkup, Casper's request. If you could head over after the race, they'll be ready to see you. Any questions, just shout. As for Mark, that is forecast for a race are in. Looks like you should remain dry throughout. We shouldn't have to deal with high temperatures to the cloud cover. Full report is attached for your per usual. No, wait. Full report is attached for your perusal. No. Perusal. Okay, whatever. And no news about the standings? Okay. Alright, off to the race.
Devin, is everything alright?
Fine. Just leave me to it, yeah?
Okay. The race that never was. We don't have a bonus objective this time out, really? Oh, because I think there's going to be a cutscene. Or at least I hope there's going to be a cutscene.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Thanks, Mark. Pass Sergeant. Yeah, I refuse to call him Elvis. Pass Stolkenberg.
Okay, here's the gap that we're
Ah! Jesus fucking Christ, Valtteri! That was a checkup and a half, my god. Thanks for the DRS there, Kev. Fast lap of the race. Past De Vries at Tosa. The same place where we overtook Piastri. And there's Norris, and Aiden is just ahead of us. Now, are we going to get a cutscene? Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. So we have no bonus objective this time. Hi, hello there, Aiden. Okay. So, Milestone today have released a gameplay walkthrough, as they called it, for Ride 5. Past Gasly. Oh, we have the Alpine boys. Back to back. Oh! Fuck. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, watch the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
He fucking brake checked me, Mark! I'll be honest, with that trailer I didn't care about much of the fluff, like, you know, weather and, well, I sort of cared about what they've cooked for career mode. But the thing that interested me the most was that for the first time in the Ride series, you can make a custom championship, which was something that officially convinced me in getting the game. I mean, I was already convinced in buying the game because I actually liked Ride 4 a lot, but with that I can at least make something more than just a showcase video. Showcase series like I did for Ride 4. And I am aware doing a championship right away is kind of stupid because, number one, as far as I'm concerned, we still don't know the full roster. Okay, cutscene.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
I just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess!
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Hey.
I'm done, Casper. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay. It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver. A permanent one. And fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
Given the circumstances, do you think you can grant us a bit of leeway on the contract?
I have the projections. If Connorsport doesn't reach 5th place in the Constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop! The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
So, Legacy is obviously important to you, Davidoff. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter? Why don't we give the seat to Callie?
No. California will not be signed to Connorsport.
Why not? Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her, Forget legacy. Oh, you'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. Come on, you know she deserves it.
The daughter who took her mother's name to spite me. Nah, she'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
Holy fuck. I did not see that one coming. Holy fuck. Okay. 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 Alright. To summarize what I was saying about Ride 5, yeah, I am absolutely buying it. But anyway, this has been it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you get it when next video drops. I have nothing else to say other than see you in the next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.